Hi, I'm Hemmy. This is Flewt. We're going to be playing Dragon Guard Veil Wolf Guard.
Yes.
Because we've heard mixed opinions about it, and we're going to jump straight in. We're playing this on stream, so we're going to be reacting with some chat here. But welcome to the long form recording. Hope you liked the intro.
Yes.
I cannot believe
Hemmy was coming through my mic. I'm so sorry, professionals.
It's okay. No harm done.
No, you know.
Let's continue.
Learning. But yeah, I'm also excited. I think it looks beautiful. I've been skeptical about it for a long time, but I loved what I saw of gameplay. I thought it looked really fun. And honestly, it's Dragon Age.
Dragon game.
I'm excited to try it out.
Let us play generic copyright-free Dragon game.
Dragon game.
Dragon game, the Veil Protect.
Yes, something like that. Okay, thanks for letting us know about the audio. I will try to adjust it to a more reasonable level once we get to that setting.
Yeah.
What I really like is straight out of the main menu, where it says press a button to continue, we come straight into all the controls, which I really like, especially for subtitles and whatnot. Graphics, I'm gonna leave it.
That's actually something I meant to note, is that the overall requirements for this game are quite surprising.
Yeah?
This computer is almost exactly the recommended specs for this game.
Really?
Yeah, we're playing off of a RTX 2070, which is what they recommend on the Steam page, so, you know, we'll see.
Right, here we go. Let's roll the tape.
I knew him as Solus. Loved to hear himself talk.
Why are you muting the game?
Long ago,
Trying to turn
he had a different name. The Dreadwolf. Ancient elven god of lies, or against tyranny, depending on which story you believe. In his desperate fight against the corrupt elven gods, Solus imprisoned them, creating a veil that split our world from the raw magic of the Fade. He had won. But the veil cost the elves everything. Their magic, their freedom, even their immortality.
Elves were immortal?
Now,
Yes, sir.
Solus wants to tear down that veil and undo the damage he caused, even if that means our world has to burn. Somebody's got to stop him, and that's where you come in.
Oh, very good. Character creation.
All right.
Wonderful.
Are you going to be pointy, horny, bland, or short?
Very good. Okay, wonderful.
So don't touch the appearance preset.
Okay.
Pronouns are good?
Yes.
Gender is good?
Yes.
Okay.
Lovely. Continue. I can see her in clothes. She looks wonderful. She looks fantastic. Look at the sassy face on that woman.
No.
Okay. Wow. I want to be a
Warrior
mage.
Okay.
Cool.
Explore. What does that
Mages.
mean?
That's a great question.
Do you get to try? Oh.
Okay, good to see. Mage specializations can specialize in a form of combat. Death Caller, embrace the dark, drain life from enemies, and cast spells that writhe with the essence of death itself. That's very cool, very necromantic. Can I click on Evoker? Wait, select this class. Call the Void, freeze enemies in their tracks, and then summon the deepest cold to tear them apart. That's the one I want! Oh, look at it! It's celestial themed.
It's close.
It's close. It's so good. This is the one Hemmy's really excited about.
Yeah.
And to be honest, this is a close second for me. Be the Storm, channel potent spells for close quarters combat infused with lightning's wrath. That's sick. Sorry, can I?
Apparently not.
Excuse me? I'm trying to click very, very energetically, very enthusiastically. Can I select?
Oh.
Yeah, select this one.
No, I think that was just selecting the class. I think it was just
mage
showing you
in
the
general.
specialization.
Okay. If anyone would like to see the specializations of the other classes, I'm happy to go through them.
Yeah, if you want to go. Why don't we go back and show them anyway?
Yeah, sure.
Because why not? We're here. Oh, or not.
Go back.
Oh.
Oh dear. Warrior, command the flow of battle. Some lay waste with sword and shield, while others use a two-hand weapon to send enemies flying. We've got the Reaper. Become Knight's Blade. Steal life and risk death to gain incredible unnatural abilities. That does look pretty cool.
It does look cool.
Not
Not my thing.
No, but... Oh! Slayer. Leap into the fray. Wield massive punishing weapons while rushing enemies with devastating blows. At least it still looks epic. Champion. Be the shield. Shrug off damage while summoning down righteous fire on enemies.
Very paladin.
Very paladin. Like, at least all these spells are still abilities are still very flashy. I feel like often warriors get the short end of the stick.
They just get spin.
Animations, yeah. And then rogue.
Risk death sounds chancy. I'm glad the other classes don't have to do that. Yeah, the others are fine. It's actually an office job most of the time.
Excellent. The rogue's hallmarks are quick movement and reflexes. Whether wielding a bow or dual swords, they use powerful, precise strikes.
This one's a close one for me.
Yeah. Duelist. Draw your steel. Parry and dodge past enemies to gain strength with every strike. I loved the little, fencing stance he took on at the beginning there. That was fun. Saboteur. Set the stage. Deploy explosives and turrets that devastate enemies, then pick them off with arrows.
And a machine gun.
Yeah.
It
Good
says
lord.
arrows. That's a gun.
That's just straight up.
There's not a lot of arrows happening here. I've been lied to.
That is straight up an explosive launcher. Veil Ranger. Hunt the enemy. Snipe arrows from afar using artifacts that charge arrows with dangerous, powerful
That's
magic.
the one I want.
That looks beautiful. Very cool. Okay. Mage. Continue.
Alrighty.
Backstory.
Oh.
Your faction choice influences Rook's backstory and conversation choices.
Rook is a Grey Warden, an ancient military order sworn to battle Darkspawn and other monsters. The Wardens undergo secret, unbreakable rites that grant them supernatural powers against the dark. Vegans are powerful.
I didn't really enjoy the fantasy of Grey Wardens in Origins. I think that's part of why I didn't click with the story so much. So...
Oh, it changes
No.
your surname.
Oh,
Fascinating.
does it? Oh, fascinating. Thorn is a good surname. Veil Jumpers.
Veil Jumpers. Rook is a Veil Jumper. This daring group explores ancient elven ruins in Ariathan?
Arlathan?
Arlathan? Sorry, I'm looking past this thing.
That's
at the
fair,
same
yeah.
time. Ruins in Ariathan Forest. Although founded by elves, they welcome anyone brave enough to face Ariathan's reality-warping magic.
I feel like that with the Veil Ranger would be super
That'd be
cool. And maybe
very
an
sweet.
elf as well.
Yeah.
Shadow Dragons?
That's...
Okay, that's the coolest name by a long shot.
Rook is a shadow dragon. Nuff said. Pick this one.
Yeah.
This underground resistance opposes corrupt rulers and slavery in Tevinter.
Tevinter.
Tevinter. What season is it? Oh, it's Tevinter. Coming from all walks of life, they are determined to bring justice to the people. This sounds like me in spades.
I do like this a lot. A lot. Especially as a mage. So I don't know if you're familiar, but in Tevinter,
Go ahead.
Mages kind of became the ruling class. So
I do remember that from the
Yeah.
first game, yeah.
So where the other games were set, mages were very much, you go to the mage tower, you are kept under very careful control,
Yeah.
you are monitored. If you go out of control, you get lobotomized, the whole shebang.
They're hoping to change things to the summer.
Yeah. Whereas in Tevinter, the mages went, we're all powerful, we're going to use blood magic. Who's going to stop us?
Oh.
And they became the ruling elite, and it's quite a corrupt scheme. So I think as a mage, being a shadow dragon sounds awesome.
Would you like to know something even more cool?
Yeah?
Press Z or C, and you can change the armor.
This is what I was asking for, thank goodness. Oh my goodness, what is that? Starting outfit. Okay.
What the fuck?
Casual wear, that's hideous.
Why? Why
That
do I
is-
have to wear onesie?
That is genuinely so ugly. This is straight out of Mass Effect, is what this is.
It feels like a leftover, yeah.
That's beautiful. I do love being able to... What were the others? Because I didn't really like this in the first place. Oh, okay, so you're still...
Different casual clothes.
That's
That's,
better
better casual outfit.
What were the Grey Wardens in casual?
Meh.
Okay, what is this? Lords of Fortune.
Ooh.
I like their casual outfit.
Rook is a Lord of Fortune, an informal collection of explorers, hunters, and treasure seekers from Rivian. The rowdy lords are famed for both daring exploits and narrow escapes. Speaking of narrow, that waist, holy shit, it's so jacked.
Oh my goodness,
It's not very covering, is it?
No, it's not. That's pretty cool, but I don't think that suits her. The Morn
The
Watch.
Morn Watch.
It's so-
Sad boys doing sad things. Rook is a Morn Watcher. They just watch people be sad. This elite necromantic order explores the mysteries of life and death, and tends to the undead in Navarra's sprawling grand necropolis.
Their outfits are ugly.
It
Therefore,
reminds
I'm
me of
not-
a really fancy gardener.
Yeah.
Antivin crows. Rook is an Antivin crow. Swift knives in the dark, the crows are ruthless assassins, both respected and feared as Antiva's shadowy protectors.
Okay, so my body paint is very Antivan Crow reminiscent. I'm not sure I love the faction themselves, but was it Zevlor from Dragon Age Origins was an Antivan Crow, and he was one of my favorite characters. Yeah, since when were the Crows protectors, Crimson? Hold on a second. Antiva's shadowy protectors, since when? They were the shadowy underbelly last time I understood.
They're protecting from people being alive.
Ideally want to be an Antivan Crow.
Go for it.
That's the best outfit by a long shot.
I'm picking the Shadow Dragon, so
The Shadow Dragons are also
you can,
real cool.
you can take from that what you will.
The Shadow Dragons I feel would be thematically really good.
What calls to you the most?
Thematically, Shadow Dragons. Aesthetically, Antivan Crows.
What's the casual outfit? I didn't get to see it.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine.
With some dyes, that would be pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't know if dyeing outfits is a thing. I suppose we'll find out.
Swift knives, and it's not really... It doesn't really suit her, does it?
It's up to you.
God, oh, it looks so good!
Pick it then.
Okay, here's a question. I'm not sure if anyone knows, but do you guaranteed get this outfit eventually?
I think this game released today. I think there's very few people who will know that.
Yeah, I know. But maybe it's been in promotional material or something.
I think we have to take a chance.
Oh.
I think you're going to be real sad if you don't get that outfit, so I think the other one's probably a better bet.
Okay, but I'm sure there are going to be other really cool outfits.
How about this? One of the deluxe upgrade edition bundles was cosmetics, so you can change your cosmetics one way or another.
Yeah.
So you probably don't need to go down one of these paths to get one of these armors. You can probably still find cool stuff that isn't necessarily these, 7, 8 outfits.
Yeah. Story-wise, these are definitely the two that I think are the most interesting as a background. This one as well, pretty cool. Not Grey Wardens. The Veil Jumpers.
That's
if you're
cool.
doing an elf ranger kind of thing.
Yeah.
Really fitting. Story-wise, I love this. This is too compelling. And I mean,
Go for it,
the
then.
outfit's pretty great as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that matches Mage really well, too.
Yeah, right? I think this is awesome. Also, resourceful, your class-specific resources generate slightly faster. Sounds
perfect.
amazing. Compared to hold, I never use potions. Go away. Okay. Choice has been made.
You are assured you can buy any of these outfits later. Yeah, but was that by me just now? Because I'm an unreliable source. Please don't take me at face value. I should be heavily fact-checked.
Yeah. Wayak, not to be confused with the pro SUV Ravens.
What?
Anti-van.
Oh.
Very good, Wayak. Zevran, now that you're protected, surely you'll lift the price on my head, yes? Crows, oh, beloved Zevran.
No.
No. I really enjoyed my Zevran romance playthrough. It was a bit bittersweet. But I think most of the romances in Origin was were. Okay, would you like to read this for me?
It's up to you. Do you want to read or should I read?
You read.
Okay. Breaker of bonds. I'm going to come in a little bit here.
Mm-hmm.
Rook risked everything to liberate the enslaved people of Tevinter, even knowing it would anger the ruling elite. The foundling Rook was adopted into a military family and joined the Shadow Dragons to fight from the shadows for change in
Minrathos.
In Minrathos, while guarding a visiting dignitary who was investigating a slavery ring in the nearby city of Nessus. Rook concluded that the mission would fail without throwing caution to the wind. Alone, she sneaked the dignitary deep into Venatori? Into Venatori-controlled zones and brought him back along with the rescued slaves. These actions brought Rook to the point where they needed to scroll through the dialogue and continue the paragraph. These actions brought Rook to the Venatori's attention, and the Shadow Dragons decided to keep Rook out of sight. I cannot read a single paragraph properly. There was a lot of weird proper nouns in there that I wasn't prepared for.
Yeah. I like it.
That's cool.
Kaino, you went with Antivan Crow, Mage, Spellblade. Okay, I can see Mage fitting that then.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yep. Very good choice.
Yeah.
That is a very close second for me. I think mine is going to be more like what Flewt's doing.
Yeah. You know what? Hold on. I know I just did this, but I want to read this one. When the invaders of Treviso took people captive, Rook was determined to free the prisoners at any cost. It feels so weird for the Antivan Crows to be the good guys.
Right? Because even just thematically, with no experience of this is an assassination guild.
Yeah, this is an assassin.
This is the Assassins Guild, or
yeah.
Is that what they were called in Skyrim? The Assassins,
Something.
the Black Hand, whatever they were fucking
Something
called.
like that.
Yeah.
Wayak, you've only watched the first 2 hours or so of Ko's playthrough. You don't think you saw him get his class armor yet? Okay, I gotcha.
No, not from Hemmy, but a reliable source.
Oh, very good. You know what? I will believe you 100% without question, Crimson. Because
I also
that makes
choose
me
to
happy.
believe you. You seem more reliable than I am.
This is true.
Wow! Rude.
Venatori are the mages in charge of Tevinter. I was about to ask that. Thank you so much for clarifying.
All I can hear is a bad German accent and, we are going to play in Tevinter. There is dynamic season changing. We go to the winter, then we go to the summer.
Yeah, very good.
That turned into more Swedish.
It did a little, yeah. Okay, assassin extraordinaire. When the invaders of Treviso took people captive, Rook was determined to free the prisoners at any cost. A talented new crow recently promoted to full membership, Rook chafed at the cautions of her commanders, especially with her city occupied by brutal soldiers known as the Antam. When Rook saw a patrol herding along captives one night, she leaped into action. Despite saving lives, however, Rook had unknowingly compromised a larger crow operation against the Antam. Rook's supervisors were incensed. Sidelined for her actions, the young assassin searched for new ways to prove herself. Honestly, that just feels like the previous one we read, but for a group that's actually trying to do good. So, yeah, I'm very happy going Shadow Dragons because it's such a cool name.
Merkar is an interesting surname.
It is, isn't it? I don't love it, I don't hate it.
There are worse in there. There are some that sound
Yeah.
French, so we could have done much worse.
Oh no! Crow leadership is cautious now? Are we sure these are the same crows? It is odd. It does feel very odd, Crimson. Okay. Infinity! Hello! Good to see you.
Hello, welcome back.
All right, so I did...
What the fuck did you draw?
I don't know. But general sense of the story is I did a good, I escorted people, I did great, but it brought me to the attention of the ruling mages, and so I'm having to lie low for now. Select an experience. Is this my difficulty?
I think it is.
I think this is my difficulty modifier. Underdog, to be pushed to the limit, overcome punishing odds and save the world from undying enemies. Defend timing, no. I will go for standard, adventurer. Here for action and adventure, that sounds like me. A balanced experience that places equal emphasis on combat, party composition, and equipment choices sounds wonderful. I'm loving the art of these cards, though.
That last one in particular looks beautiful.
Beautiful.
Doesn't mean
Gorgeous.
anything, it's just nice.
Yeah. Here to build a party, balanced combat that emphasizes party composition and equipment choices over reaction times. That does sound kind of nice.
You can start with that and change it as you want.
Let's start with this. If I find I'm struggling with defense timing, I can always switch.
Sure.
And after this, we play Monster Hunter.
Your first name is Nels.
No.
Ew.
So I...
See what?
Okay, I'm glad I didn't do that too much. So backspace,
Why would backspace...
Takes you
oh,
back.
that's a terrible, terrible choice.
despite the fact that I was in... I'm pretty sure I was in the selection. Can I backspace now, or do I delete? Let's go delete.
Caution.
First name, Flewt. I find it interesting that all of the prologue intro called her Rook, when I was going to be able to change her first name anyway.
Well, that's not even what it started as. It makes me wonder if Rook is a title.
I wonder.
Like, you
Ooh.
are the Rook of some blah 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 blah.
Yeah,
Of the shadow dragon.
yeah. You know what? Seeing her in clothes moving around, I'm really liking her.
We are well, and we're having fun. Yeah.
Dragon Age, yes! We are very
We're very
well.
excited. We're going to be doing this for a while, so if you want to join in on the journey, we've only just come out of like 4 hours of Character Creator.
No, 3 hours.
Oh, sorry, 3 hours.
This is an important distinction.
Very different.
Okay, Rook's voice. I imagine this is like Inquisition where you get 2 feminine, 2 masculine. Let's see.
Find out.
I like that we can pitch it though. That's a nice change.
Can you hear it? I can't hear it.
No, play the voice by pressing H.
Time to get to work. What's he been saying now?
That's not bad.
That matches pretty well.
Yeah.
Well, we're not in trouble.
I like it honestly. What's this one?
Let's move.
Less so.
Less so.
Well, we made it.
Yeah.
I'm happy we're here. Hi.
Can you lower the pitch? I
We'll
want
be
to see what it
working
sounds
together.
like as a little macho.
We can lend a hand.
Oh yeah. Much
That
better.
fits.
He's always got some story.
Yeah, very good.
Oh, shouldn't be a problem. Time to leave.
Is it? I think maybe it's...
I think everyone's okay. Can't believe we finally have a moment alone.
I actually think this is a bit better. Hearing some more lines.
I'm not sure I understand that.
Oh, sorry. Both your new hairstyles are looking great. Thank you,
Oh,
Infinity.
right, I have a new
Yeah,
hairstyle.
Yeah,
since last
Hemmy is
time.
no longer long and shaggy.
I am not homeless anymore.
Yeah, you're nice,
I'm instead only vagabondish.
nice and trim. Thank you, Infinity. I appreciate it. I've got a bit of a duck's tail going on right now, but
It was
otherwise-
quite a shock when she said, I'm just going to get a little trim, just a little bit, and came out with no more hair.
Well, I was thinking I'd go back to, my kind of shoulder-length hair, but I don't like it resting on my shoulders because then it flicks.
This is actually a very similar hairstyle to when I first started talking to you.
Really?
It was shorter.
That's true.
Yeah.
I prefer my hair shorter, if I'm being honest.
Hmm.
It stays in place, it looks nicer, I think it suits me better.
Doesn't matter what length it is, it still ends up in my mouth most of the time and up my nose.
Yeah, well, skill issue,
Skill issue. Shouldn't have so many openings.
Oh, this is by far the worst casual outfit.
Just don't undress. Just stay full armor all the time.
Yeah, okay. Alrighty. You can customize the main character and a few events from previous Inquisition. I did hear that this is quite minor, but still, that's awesome. This will have some minor effects on the story. Yes, let's see if I can remember what choices I made.
See, these are the kinds of choices I would be skipping, because having no personal attachment to the previous stories, none of this would mean anything to me.
Yeah.
I assume.
Yeah, I agree. I also really liked Hemmy's longer hair Infinity, but it did get to the point where it was too, like...
Yeah,
so
I started to have little wings that would come out of my ears, because my hair is actually quite naturally curly now.
Yeah.
It changed at some point, like mid-teenage years. So now when it gets long enough, it gets to like here and then goes whoop, and I get little wings, which I get very self-conscious about.
Yeah.
But I appreciate it, thank you.
Yeah, that's very sweet of you. Thank you, Infinity. Bond. Vega Bond.
Yep.
Excellent. Okay.
It's the bond you win at Vegas. It's not a good one.
Past adventures, the Inquisition, Murderer, Herald, Judge, Savior. These were some of the titles headed on the Inquisitor as she led a force that challenged nations. 8 years ago, a catastrophic breach in the Fade, realm of magic and dreams, threatened the world. Though through circumstance, or some claim fate, a woman rose to lead an organization known as the Inquisition. Traveling many lands, rallying people to her cause, the Inquisitor closed the breach and stopped the villain behind it. She was advised throughout by an elven mage named Solus. The Inquisitor discovered, however, that Solus was in truth an ancient elven god, Fen-Haral, the Dread Wolf. He planned to restore things to their primal state when the Fade and physical reality were one. Solus said he regretted the deaths this would cause, but claimed there was no other way to fix what was, to his eyes, an irredeemably broken world. After that, the Dread Wolf vanished, but the Inquisitor swore to find him.
No, I must point out, that's not you.
No.
Who's that?
That's
not Solus.
I imagine this is maybe our Inquisitor?
Why is she just a random thing?
Make changes.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. I don't remember what my Inquisitor looked like at all. She was not an elf.
I thought you just said she was.
No, she was a canary.
Oh, that's right. It was 2 or whatever that you were an elf.
Yeah. Oh, excellent. I'm not gonna bother too much with customizing appearances.
There is so much doubt flowing through my veins.
Because I don't remember what she looked like. She did not have that hairstyle, though.
Yeah, Infinity and Crimson, you guys got it. You're on board.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Infinity.
This be the Inquisitor.
Crimson, yeah. You had that type of curly hair too, Infinity, and you had to keep it short as a team.
Well, I didn't know, because my hair was even shorter than this as a teenager. I think you might have even seen it. And so I didn't know it was curly until I was like 20-something and let it grow out some more during a phase of my life I choose to forget. And it got to like this long, and I noticed, oh yeah, it kind of just goes out. It doesn't get longer anymore, it just goes out. And it was pretty terrible. I didn't know I had curly hair until then, because when I was a kid, it was more or less pretty straight. Yeah. I don't know what happened. Something in the water.
There's something in the water.
She's green.
That makes me love you like I do.
Now, why are her hands different colors, or is one a glove?
I think that one's a glove.
Okay.
Do you guys know that song? Because I'm pretty sure it was by a New Zealand artist. Do, 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 do. There's something in the water that makes me love you like I do.
Oh, I do know that song, actually. I know that song. I couldn't tell you what it is or what's happening.
Very
but,
good.
You know, I've heard that.
This is important. Why does she look so green? I could have sworn my Inquisitor was slightly more brown. But again, I don't remember, so maybe she wasn't. Let's just go with that. Eye color? Let's...
And your hair did that too? Yeah. Yeah. Big pain. Big pain in the butt. Oh well. Not much to do about it now, other than keep it managed. Keep it secret. Keep it safe.
Oh! Oh no, this is hairstyle. I thought it was horns for a second. I think she did have like shorter curly hair. Huh, that's fun. I like that.
It looks like you put a cow through the dryer. It does, look. He's got a poofy little fin.
That's so mean.
Well, it's not my fault.
That's so rude. Oh, my poor girl.
You don't have to play as her. I'm not actually sure why we're customizing her, to be honest.
I
assume
imagine she shows up in the story.
in cutscenes and stuff.
Yeah, cool. Horn style and material.
What can you make your horns out of? If I can have gold horns, that changes things.
Yeah. Material.
In Dragon Age Inquisition,
cool.
the Inquisitor's hand was marked by terrible magic.
right.
Oh, I remember that in the intro. Yeah.
I remember
And
that
removes
too.
it, but not without serious damage. Okay. See, this is why we have you guys around, because I wouldn't have remembered that.
Yeah, exactly.
Flut's busy focusing on this, so she's not thinking about it, and yeah, that's why we pay you so well.
Yeah. All right, this is kind of reminding me of her, so that's good. Oh my goodness, something
Oh,
without...
I liked that previous one.
This
That
one?
was pretty good, yeah.
It's...
All right.
I'm kind of watching this area to see if we get more detail there, but I don't think so.
Wait, you want Klingon ridges? I approve of the Klingon ridges.
I just want it to not look like a smooth 5-head.
I think that's their whole thing.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, I mean, it wasn't. Sure. Sure, it's good enough.
Ah! No. Well, how was that happening?
Set to default? That's what they asked me on the other one as well, because you...
Weird.
Yeah. Sure.
She...
Honestly, close enough. I don't remember the details well enough, but it was the vibe. That's kind of the vibe. Oh gosh, accept changes. Lovely.
Okay.
That's appearance. Continue.
So...
No! Why would backspace...
The fact backspace is not backspace, it's go to the previous menu, is just straight up wrong.
Yeah.
That is... No, that's wrong.
What? What was her
Flown.
name?
Floon.
I'm not naming her. Infinity. Though now with hair loss, baldness, you just radically let it all grow out, except at the sides, which are annoying. Gotcha. The little long hair you have at the back forms nice hanging curls. Oh, used to all be that 15 years ago. Oh, that's nice. No.
Flutet.
I'm sure it was something with a V. I still do, and I definitely had a phase of really liking names with V. They sound strong to me. Strong but still pretty. For a woman.
Okay.
Yeah. Right.
The Inquisitor was
got this
also
down.
named Flewt. What a coincidence.
We need to move.
That's the one. Cool. They must have got the same voice actors back in for, I guess, whenever the Inquisitor shows up. Inquisitor Adar was a Canary mercenary, used to the thick of a fight. Her hard-won experience led to many victories and eventually leadership. That sounds about right. Cool. That's awesome.
She became the matriarch of the herd.
Okay, continue. Oh,
Friendship and romance.
romance.
None. This is most accurate.
Rude. I don't remember who I romanced. I think it was the Iron Bull because he was the other Canary, but then he ended up being really into
See,
like.
that's what they looked like in the last
Yeah,
game.
look at that. That's awesome. That's so cool. Now they 5-head
The
teething.
logistics of cuddling with two sets of horns.
He was very into open relationships and BDSM. Yeah. So I ended up romancing him because I was like, oh, he's the other canary, and I'd seen people be like, oh my goodness, Iron Bull, and then I went through with it, and I just went, I don't know that I love that.
Yeah.
To
each their own, but you know.
Yeah. I kind of wish I had romanced Cullen, but he wouldn't romance me because I wasn't.
He's straight up locked. He can't even have thought you maybe did. And they went, no fan fiction here. Stay in your lane.
Yeah.
We know what you're capable of.
Yeah. The Iron Bull, soldier, spy, survivor. The Iron Bull was many things, even before a romance inside the Inquisition changed his life forever. The hulking canary, called the Iron Bull, a shameless flirt, was pleased when the Inquisitor returned his overtures. But what began as a way for them to unwind grew into something deeper and more profound. When the Iron Bull's superiors demand he turn on the Inquisitor, he refused and never regretted it.
He's got just as much of a muffin top as I do over there.
He was a bulky dude.
Yeah.
He fit his...
Oh, you're choosing that one?
Yeah. Okay. I mean, that's what I did. Yeah, whether it was my favorite or not.
Those divorce paperwork proceedings pretty difficult.
The fate of the Inquisition. The Inquisition grew too powerful too quickly for the comfort of the world's great kingdoms. They called a council demanding it be brought to heel.
Disbanded? Wow, the Inquisition was formally disbanded. The Inquisitor made a rare decision to give up power before it was corrupted any further. She saw that the Inquisition had grown so large it had become easy for others to misuse the many resources at its disposal. The Inquisitor disbanded it all and let her people choose new paths of their own.
I kind of like that. I don't think that's what I did, but I kind of like it.
Given to the Chantry, the Inquisitor's forces were absorbed into the body of the Chantry. It wasn't surprising when the Inquisitor relinquished power to the Chantry. The Inquisitor was founded by one of its most faithful knights and had ties to its newest leader, Divine Victoria. Some members of... Is her name Divine?
Yeah, she's the Divine Victoria, much like you might have Sister Mary. Or...
Okay.
Yeah.
Some members of the Inquisition simply became part of the Chantry hierarchy. Okay. While others went their own way.
Crimson Plus, if you don't romance Bull, he does turn on you when his superiors demand. Are you serious? Like, even if you've earned his loyalty and everything? Yeah, the Divine is much like a pope. Damn.
Can the Divine also be on a rope?
I think I probably went with this one, but I prefer this one. I think it would have fit my story better.
You chose BDSM, Bull. You gotta go with what you're choosing.
I genuinely don't remember.
Choose the other one.
Okay.
you don't have to.
It's probably what I did. I just don't remember.
Well, it's your game. Do what you want.
I think as a canary, this is probably what I should have done.
Right.
The Hidden God. When Solus told the Inquisitor he intended to merge the physical world and the Fade, he admitted this would cause death and destruction. Despite insisting there was no other way, Solus did not relish the cost in lives. So.
Vowed to stop Solus. Solus vanished in order to put his plans into motion. The Inquisitor pledged to stop him. The Inquisitor declared that the danger Solus posed was so great he had to be stopped no matter the cost. Even though her influence had diminished, the Inquisitor still had contacts and old friends who began a hunt for the Dread Wolf. Very impossible. Solus vanished in order to put his plans into motion. The Inquisitor refused to give up on him. The Inquisitor believed she saw genuine regret in Solus, and that he didn't truly want to go through with his plans. She vowed to save her friend from dooming both the world and himself. The Inquisitor's influence had diminished, but she still had contacts who began searching for the Dread Wolf.
I did not care 2 winks for Solus the whole game, and then right at the end he has this big twist, and I'm like, well, you should have made him a more interesting character. I did not care. And I'm sorry, I know there are people who love Solus, and I kind of want to go back and play it again to see if I still feel the same. But he just sat there and monologued, and it was so boring. And he didn't seem to care for you all that much. Except to be like, my history. And I just didn't care.
Gotcha. He's also bald.
It's a bald elf who was very pretentious, and that did not endear me to him. Not that baldness is unendearing, it was the combination of it all gave him a very pompous asshole vibe. There are people who love Solus, and maybe someday they'll get the help they sorely need. I agree.
I should maybe clarify. One of my best friends is bald, so I'm not harshing on them too much.
Exactly, Crimson. And the fact that he only romanced female elves, that made me dislike him even more. I was like, you picky little bitch.
How dare you be straight?
Yeah, well, an elf only.
Yeah.
To be fair, a lot of them had race preferences. But
If I was in a fantasy world, I wouldn't go around romancing cows. I'd be like, give me the people.
Well, as a Kunari, I wanted more options, okay?
As a human, I want less horn in my mouth.
You're missing out. Okay. Wonderful. We romanced the Iron Bull, we disbanded the Inquisition, and we vowed to stop Solus. This feels good. This feels right from what I remember. Okay, fine. Good. Oh, I love her.
Good.
She does remind me of Meredith.
Now, please do not hit back.
Oh,
hit
right.
Accept.
Who? Summary. Flewt Merkar. There has to be a nicer way to say that. Merkar? Human. Woman. I can't believe I'm playing a human. Dragon Age is the one game where I like playing a human. Class mage. Shadows. Backstory. Shadow Dragons. I love her. Let's do it. You can change your appearance later in the game. I love that. Thank you.
And good job on them for saying that.
Right.
Because that's a really important clarification.
Yeah. It maybe should have been said earlier in the customization.
Yeah, like when you start with the customization thing.
But still very cool.
I don't know if maybe we missed it. Maybe it did.
I don't think so. But maybe we missed it.
So, where were we?
Eric.
Oh, right. Him. Our best plan is to stop the Dreadwolf before he can perform his ritual. After following his trail across half the known world, we finally tracked him to Minrathous, capital of the Tevinter Imperium. But to find the Dreadwolf in a city this big, we need a local expert. So, naturally, our story begins where all great stories begin. With the seediest bar in town. And a missing contact.
It makes me so happy that Varric is still our narrator.
Let's try this again.
That's
Where's
you.
Nev
That's me.
Gallus?
You think you can come into my bar and make demands?
Yes. Have you seen me? Good.
Oh, she looks great.
You're swole enough.
Yeah, I'll do more than demand.
Nev Gallus is my only shot at finding the Dreadwolf. I'm not leaving until I know where she is. Be ready to talk by the time I get to you.
The seediest bartender in town can sure afford a lot of mercenaries. Or moisturizer, sorry.
Oh, moisture. Yeah, she looks good for being a seedy bartender. Oh, yes. Get him. So, why are we still called Rook, despite having a name?
That was you once swallowed a chess piece on a dare, and it stuck.
I see. And
damn.
this looks fantastic.
Yeah.
Varric, now!
Meet
Oh.
Bianca. She'd like you to stay a while.
Oh, I thought that went straight through her shoulder.
I did too, to be honest.
You are very strong.
I love her so
Nev
much.
Gallus. Dumat Plaza. The Venatori cultists took her to Dumat Plaza.
Thanks.
She did. You didn't just headbutt her, you smashed her head between a wall and you. She's
And she's
dead.
got brain
friend of
damage at the
Gallus.
very least.
Is it Dumont Plaza?
I heard. That's
She has
why
brain
you're my
leakage.
second in command.
Oh, I am?
Although, for the record,
Hell yeah.
there was probably an easier way to do that than fighting an entire bar.
No.
Oh, she looks so good. She looks a lot more realistic in this cutscene compared to the character creator.
I agree, yeah.
But I had you on my side.
What did I have to worry about? You were there watching my back.
Yeah.
Come on. Harding will be worried.
All right. Break's over.
The hair
I hope
moves
Nev's as good at finding
beautifully.
people as you
Yeah,
claim.
I think I
She's
agree,
the
kind of.
best
They look
damn
better in game.
detective I've
Yeah,
ever met.
it's
If she says
crazy.
she's got a lead on Solus, I believe her.
I'm liking it so far.
It's
The Archon's
beautiful.
Something must have gotten them
Ooh,
riled
the
up.
action.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
Oh, it's running so well.
I was going to say there were some hitches in that cutscene, but this looks good. Little sensitive.
Yeah, that does seem pretty sensitive on the mouse movement side.
How is it volume-wise? Because I'm quite worried that that was probably very quiet for a cutscene. That's a little more high magic than you used to in Thedas, right? Like, this feels like a Magitech city. Looks awesome. Probably for ease, so characters have something to call you. That's fair.
Yeah,
then-
but why
But then why
Rook
give us
specifically?
a name? Like, have Rook as the last name.
Yeah,
for
just fix it
everyone?
as that. Feels weird. It feels like maybe that was the decision at one point, and it was too late to fix it.
Yeah,
Maybe we'll find out.
maybe.
Maybe your nickname is Rook because you were born near a brook. I don't know. Volume's good.
Thank you, Crimson.
Very nice to know.
We're in a little media res. Maybe they'll explain it later. That's true. Deventer is the magical capital of the world. That's true. They also encourage magic a lot more than the rest of Thedas. In-game somehow gives them all the ambient lighting and warmness. That's a beautiful way to put a finger on it. Infinity.
I have a question for you.
Yeah?
You hungry?
No, not really.
Oh,
Are you?
yeah.
Should I turn VSync on?
It is on.
Okay. Oh, it is. Sorry.
Yeah.
I was looking at off here while
Triple
here.
bruff.
Buffering.
Buffering. We should probably use some upscaling at some point. Oh, we do have
do
it on.
have it
Oh,
on,
sweet. Okay, never
which
mind.
is quite nice.
Yeah,
That's-
reflex should probably be on.
Okay, that's probably fine.
No, it
Oh.
okay.
Sorry?
Do you not want it on?
Reflection.
No, yeah, the NVIDIA reflex.
Oh, what does it do?
It's input latency.
Okay. I don't feel like it's bad.
Okay.
I can certainly turn it on.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'll see how it feels.
Okay.
With it off.
Yep.
That's fine by me. What was I doing here? Oh, mouse sensitivity.
Very good.
Controls. Maybe?
Yeah, mouse sensitivity.
sensitivity.
3.5. What a strange default. Maybe try like 2, see how it does.
Yeah. Let's go 2.5.
The scale is so crazy.
That's an odd scale. For sure. Okay. That feels more normal for me. Oh, there's a few hitches. That's alright. Oh, it looks beautiful.
Should we be in more of a hurry to get out of here?
We don't want to look conspicuous. Just get out of here nice and casual. Find Nev Gallus and stop Solus.
Oh, this makes me so happy. It looks amazing.
It's looking good.
Seeing everyone crowded around with all the elves in there and the humans.
You still think you can talk him down before he starts his big ritual?
That ritual is going to tear down the veil. The only thing separating us from the Fade and an endless number of demons. I have to talk him down.
the random Kunari just hovering around feels very weird.
Go on then.
Are you going to afford a food? Oh my goodness! What happened? Amplifier?
Wait! But I didn't do anything!
Get down.
Are they after us? Is it because of the bar?
Word travels fast in Minrathous.
We've got to help her.
Oh, my makeup did disappear. I think I'm fine with that, honestly.
We don't have time to get arrested, especially if we...
Is that a ship?
Cheap as it appears to be.
Oh,
This is
an angry ship.
wildly high-tech. Oh.
This is some very high fantasy.
We're too late.
The ritual started. But if we hurry, we can still stop Solus before it finishes. Let's go.
Okay, time to do magic.
This way. She'll get us to Dumont
Press
Plaza.
shift,
Then
sprint,
Neb will get
lovely.
us to Solus.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Whoa! This feels
goodbye.
like the high fantasy adventure I've been wanting. Oh my god, look at the city!
wow.
It's stunning!
And they're slipping through the cracks.
Oh, I'm sure the demons are nothing to be concerned about.
And when the veil comes down completely,
Oh!
And the whole world is going to look a lot like this.
Oh my goodness! I can't help but feel like we should get some weapons out or something.
Just got murdered.
Nope.
This
We
way.
will
It
do
should get
jumping
us to
puzzles
Harding.
instead. Okay. Woo!
Nothing like a good jumping puzzle to take your mind off of the impending death.
Yeah. I hope this is looking alright on stream. I'm getting a few...
I mean, we are streaming in
Shadows.
HD and recording, so
Yeah.
probably not running as well as it should. We could always turn down the graphics a little bit.
Yeah, maybe. I'll see how it goes. Guess we didn't need a detective to find him after all, right, Crimson? There goes the next Shadow Broker. It did look like the Shadow Broker! Oh my goodness. Okay, F to jump over. Gotcha. Can do that.
You're safe now. Get inside and bar the door as quick as you can, okay?
thank you, miss.
What a
You
girl!
all right?
I've been doing what I can to help. The ritual must be weakening the veil. There are a lot of scared people out here.
And a lot of demons. Haven't seen this many come through the Fade in years.
And what about you two? Are you okay?
Well,
That was a lot of demons. The Archon's palace was taking shots at us too.
Gets the blood pumping.
Have you got my gear?
Right over there.
Weapons.
oh yes, very good!
Oh, a
Where's
staff.
Gallus? Wasn't she at the meeting point?
Makes sense, I am a
The
mage.
Venatori got to her first. They grabbed her before we arrived and paid off the bar owner to keep it quiet.
I'm not surprised our detective did something to piss off a cult of murderous blood mages, but their timing stinks. The bar owner said the Venatori took Neb to Dumont Plaza. Can you get us there, Harding?
Rook, you're with the Shadow Dragons. I figured you'd know Minrathous better than I do.
Sure, but Minrathous is huge, and this is nowhere near my neighborhood. I can try.
Don't worry, scouting's my specialty. Follow me.
In a city? Hell yeah, girl. I mean, she's been through
We've
worse.
got company.
I was so happy when I heard Harding was a companion.
Very cool.
Yeah. What about you two? Are you okay?
Whoa.
Still getting used to the controls, honestly. That's the correct answer, Crimson.
Yeah.
Wait, Liara? Is Harding voiced by Liara? There's no way. Okay, sorry. Combat basics. Would you like to read for me?
Perform a light attack with left mouse button. Use your light attack up to 3 times in a row to create an attack chain.
Okay.
The last hit is a final attack that fires multiple bolts simultaneously. This some Inquisition shit.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Here they
I even remember the animation.
Yeah. Ooh, okay, let me move away. 1, 2. Ow! Stab.
It's off the best.
Yeah. Ow! Someone tank. Quick.
You're tanking.
My 2 rangers. Please get in there. Is there a dodge? There must be a dodge.
Space?
Oh, yes, thank you. I forgot this was a BioWare game. Doesn't have jumping. Smash pots. And it looks so good. Can I lock on? Hold Q to defend against all but the strongest attacks. That's awesome.
Big bubble.
I love having a mage bubble as a defense. They attack me once I start. Rude. How dare you? I'm actually in dire need of help. Can you guys kill it? What is X? Fuck. Ow, I switched weapons. I'm about to die in the tutorial.
Yeah.
Ooh!
That's cool.
Love that. I hate that it's on X, but I can rekeybind that.
This feels like I'm going to be playing it on controller is what this feels like.
Up if you need it.
Time to dip for spoilers, but have fun streaming. Thank you, we shall. We probably won't get very far, to be honest with you, but understood. Entirely cool with you dipping until you've played some of your own. Please do.
Absolutely.
And you can always catch up on the recordings as well.
Thank you very much for being here, Crimson. Have a great time with the game, if and when you do play it. Otherwise, we'll catch you later. Okay, so this is very cool. But, Q is block.
Do you want to try on a controller? We have one set up right here.
No.
Okay.
X is weapon swap. I immediately want to do some rekey binding.